Hey guys, it's Christina. Welcome back to the Daily Brew. So yes, I look like a librarian today. That was not on purpose. I had a doctor's appointment this morning and I actually had a very stressful morning. I could literally tell you a story time about a rant and how I just despise going to my GYN doctor. But you know what? I'm going to skip the rant today and we're just going to get right into the video because this is exciting to me. I feel like I want to do this with more fragrances. So this is going to be a fragrance throwdown. So today I'm drinking a very healthy drink, you guys. I'm not slamming down a Red Bull. I'm not slamming down an espresso coffee. Today I'm having green tea. So I steeped some Earl Grey tea with some green tea because, to be honest, green tea is good, but I feel like it's almost like a little too sharp to drink. I actually would rather wear a green tea fragrance than drink pure green tea, to be honest. So that's what I do. I mix a black tea with green tea. It makes it a little bit more palatable for me, and then I throw lemon slices in the pitcher and I throw a little bit of honey in there, and honestly, fire. Like, pretty freaking fire. So today we have two fragrances. We have one super popular that's really, I feel like, you know, always like a winner, and then we have the underdog, the one that is really good and we're all rooting for, and you know, I'm rooting for, but we'll get into it. So anyway, I'm making this more ridiculous than this needs to be. So anyway, this is going to be Narciso Rodriguez for Her, which is a musk fragrance, versus Estee Lauder Modern Muse. So these are two fragrances that I feel are extremely similar. They could possibly be identical, and when I looked at the notes, I was like, why don't people compare these two? Literally, they're almost exactly the same. So Narciso Rodriguez for Her this is the EDT, by the way. That perfume is pretty much the exact same thing. It's a little bit stronger, it has a little bit better longevity, and this is already like strong. Like, the seal edge is already insane on this, and it's a little bit creamier. That's the only difference. So yeah, this is the EDT. And people love this, like, rave about it. It's a very feminine musk fragrance. It's a classic, very elegant fragrance. It's a compliment getter. It's really, really good. If you like musk fragrances, I feel like you should try this one. But if you like musk fragrances, I feel like this one doesn't get talked about at all. So you need to try this one. So this is Estee Lauder Modern Muse. The bottle, if we had to choose a bottle, honestly, this is just much prettier. Much more elegant, much more classy. I like the bow. I like the sprayer. It's way better than having like a cap. Honestly, this bottle to me just looks a little bit cheap. Like, I feel like Narciso Rodriguez, like, the little cubes, like his bottles, I know they're meant to look simple and elegant, but I feel like, as somebody who knows how things are made, that it's just a little cheap. You know what I mean? Okay. I'm already probably pissing people off, but who cares, right? Let's get into it. So let's start off with Narciso Rodriguez for Her. So this is a musk fragrance, like I said, has top notes of African orange flower, osmanthus, and bergamot, middle notes of musk and amber, and then base notes of vetiver, vanilla, and patchouli. So this, to me, it's a very warm, slightly powdery fragrance, but on the opening, that vetiver and that patchouli is just very sharp. So it has a very clean, soapy sharpness when it opens up. And I've talked about this before, that I don't actually love. I don't love that it opens up with that soapy sharpness. And for a while, it smells like that. But once it dries down to a beautiful, like, musky, ambery, like, sort of warm, cozy, girly, feminine, wifey type scent. And it's really, really nice. I really like it. I think it's a very wearable musk for people who don't like musks because it is a little bit more soapier, and it's really good. It's really good. It's not a bad fragrance at all. However, you're already going to tell which one I think by now, that which one I like more. But this one, Estee Lauder Modern Muse, I feel is better. I feel like it beats Narciso Rodriguez for Her by a long shot in everything, in longevity, in wearability, in the scent profile, and everything. So let's go over the notes. The notes are actually extremely similar. There's just a few notes that are slightly different. So on the opening, you have mandarin, and mid notes you have jasmine, lily, honeysuckle, tuberose, flower petals, and in the base notes you have musk, woods, patchouli, amber, and vanilla. So both these fragrances have amber, they both have vanilla, they both have musk, and they both have like that opening with the orange flower. The difference is the vetiver and patchouli and the bergamots in Narciso Rodriguez for Her create sort of this soapy sharpness that I personally just do not like. At least on me, I feel like it's just too almost masculine in my opinion. And in Estee Lauder Modern Muse, you get like the jasmine, you get the honeysuckle, you get the lily, and it's actually extremely feminine. And the dry down is almost exactly the same, you guys, as far as like how the musk and the amber come together. And it's like this almost, if I had to think of a color to describe it, would be pink, like a very baby pink color. Not just because the bottles of the juice is pink on this and the bottle has like, is pink here. Like, no. But I just think of like a really beautiful, like bridal pink. Yeah, so on this one, on the opening, it just, I feel like this is just a seamless composition of fragrance. The orange blends with the honeysuckle blends with everything on the opening, where I feel like Narciso Rodriguez for Her is just a little bit choppier. It's just sharper on the opening. This one's just beautiful, you guys. They're both beautiful fragrances. Honestly, if you like more of a soapy vibe, if you like a little bit more of a soapy, strong opening, you probably would like the Narciso Rodriguez for Her. If you like more of a jasmine, honeysuckle type perfume that has a musky dry down, you probably like Modern Muse. However, if I had to rate them, I give Narciso Rodriguez for Her an 8 out of 10. I give Modern Muse a 9 out of 10. The reason why is I feel like on the opening, this one honestly is a little bit headache inducing for me. It's a bit too much, and it takes a while for it to dry down to a point where I actually really love the fragrance. On the opening, I'll be honest, it's just okay. I don't love it. I kind of dislike the opening, to be honest. But on the dry down, I love it. But with this one, I love what it does all the way through. As far as ciliage is concerned, I feel like this is beast mode. Like Narcisse, this one does not play. And this is the EDT. It's very strong. You probably only need 2 sprays. And it literally, ciliage is pretty good. I feel like it's insane. I can't even imagine. Like, I had a sample of the Eau de Parfum and it's even stronger. But I can't imagine wearing the Eau de Parfum, how insane that ciliage would be. You could easily overspray this, in other words. Where this one, the ciliage is moderate. It's not exactly close to your skin. For me anyway, I feel like I do get a really good scent bubble, but I feel personally like there's a scent bubble where it's, I don't know, with musk fragrances, I typically like to wear them on a day-to-day basis to work, to places where I'm not going to be wanting to smell super sexy, super intricate, and I just want to feel comforted. I feel like they're the type of fragrances I don't want a monster ciliage. I want a monster ciliage when I'm going to Vegas, when I'm going clubbing, when I'm going on even like a date, or like I want to make a statement, then yeah, I want to, I want to be noticed. But on a day-to-day, I just want like a moderate ciliage. Not really a skin scent, because I feel like sometimes skin scents can mean skin scents. But, you don't want that monster ciliage every day. So I feel like the ciliage is perfect with this one. Longevity, they're both about the same. I would say 6 to 8 hours, which is pretty good for a designer perfume. I feel like a lot of people have unrealistic expectations out of perfumes, by the way. People want their perfumes to last for 48 hours. And I'm like, it's a perfume. You're going to have to reapply it after 6 to 8 hours if you want to keep that scent bubble up. But yeah, these both have good lasting power. As far as price is concerned, I paid $75 for a set of the Eau de Toilette for my mom, and she actually gave it back to me because she did not like this perfume. But yeah, it was about $75, and I don't think that that's too bad. That's actually cheaper. I got it from Walmart.com, from like fulfilled by Walmart, to make sure of like authenticity and stuff like that. But yeah, I got a really good deal from Walmart. So if you can still find this, there's a set, and it comes with an Eau de Toilette, a travel Eau de Toilette, and then a lotion for $70 something, which is really, really good, because I think this perfume is normally over $100. And then Modern Muse as well. I got Modern Muse also from Walmart.com but you can also find it on Fragrance Net and Fragrance X, and it's about $50. I paid $47 for it, which is an incredible deal, because if you get this from the Estee Lauder website or from Lancome, it's usually $80. Though right now, I would shop around because those websites are doing really good specials for the holidays. They have specials where you can buy a perfume, or you spend $50 and you get like all this free makeup, and they have like sales on certain things. So I would just shop around. But between the two, for me personally, I mean, you can probably even tell, like, I use quite a bit of this, and I've only had it for a little over a month. I highly prefer this one. And you guys, honestly, I want to tell you not to sleep on fragrances just because, okay, if everyone, like, literally, I feel like I love watching fragrance videos, but sometimes I don't want to watch them. And here's why. As someone who makes YouTube videos on beauty and fragrance, I don't want my perception on perfumes to be skewed or by watching other people. I mean, because sometimes I watch YouTube videos and then, you know, YouTube made me buy it happens, and I buy things and then I skip out on things I maybe would have really loved. So I kind of try to, how can I say, objectively watch fragrance reviewers. I'll listen to people, take their opinion, but then I'll go make my own decisions. Isn't that how we're supposed to do everything in life? Anyway, so yeah, no one talks about this. Take it with a grain of salt. But I think if you like musk fragrances, if you like the Kayali musk, if you like any of the Narciso Rodriguez perfumes, if you like Glossier You, you would love this, especially if you like the honeysuckle scent, which I honestly love. It's so underrated. It's so underrated, you guys. Anyway, I hope you guys found this video helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more videos, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload, which is usually 2 to 3 times a week, depending on how I'm feeling, depending on what I have going on. And yeah, leave a comment below and let me know if you have tried either one of these fragrances, what you think of them, and if you have any recommendations for me for musk fragrances, which I love. And I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.